Did it, like, quit? Don't do this to me. We just started the stream. Come on now. Alright, let me just make sure. We always gotta make sure of this. Okay, good. Systems are still running. That's good. Well, let's just make sure that the game is still there. Well, it is loading in. That's the good news. And we are, yes, loading in. Don't know what happened last time, but it's all good now. All right. Everything seems to be good. Checks out. Working all right. Good, good, good. Loading. Cats are all fed. That's all we need. Loading into the PU. Loading into the PU. Good, good, good. Okay. Alright, we're in. Double check. Sys max FPS 60. Sys max idle FPS 30. And we would check, make sure QR codes are off. Check. Alright, let's go. We just need the display to catch up now. Here we are. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go, OBS. Pick it up. Hello, OBS. There we go. Woo. Very good. All right. Calibrate camera. Good. All right. We are on the ship. We are on the Mercury Star Runner. You can see here today, we've got our operator. I'm ready to go. You don't know who I am? I'm operator number 4. I'll take off my helmet to show you. That's right. Let me calibrate the camera for you. It's a little jumpy though. I haven't imported my my look from live, so the camera might be shifty. But let's just calibrate it. Skim in the light. Check focus. Okay, I think that's sharp. Right, that's good for close-ups. Doors don't seem to have any sound, which is kind of annoying. Otherwise, everything looks good. We were just stationed off of Monarchs, which is Pyro 5. And so we saw that there was a small outpost. We did pick up a box of armor. We were unable, though, to put it away because we don't have any boxes on board, unfortunately. Let me get this focus right. All right, there we go. All right, let's see what happens. I think we're going to check out the other moons of Pyro 5, though. Monarchs was the place we were at. We moved. We were halfway across towards Pyro 5.
A journey breathtaking. Systems on.
Thank goodness we have a lot of fuel. I hope we have a place where we can fuel up later. There we go.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
What? Try that again. Weird. Try again.
Quantum travel engaged.
I don't know why I didn't quit. You know what? I think it happens when you cross the boundaries. You cross the boundaries of, like, the server mesh. And to a different, DGS, I think. Shard? How does that work? If that's the case, we may see, like, the actual game drop out of quantum travel. But yes, in this star system, in 4.0, Pyro 5 supposedly has 7 moons. And this is supposed to be a gas giant. I don't know if we can actually land on this, though. We'll take a look. Oh, there's a moon that just passed right past. We just went right, flew right by. Look at this gigantic ass planet, though. I don't know if it has a surface. We'll find out. As far as I can tell, don't know. I don't think we can. Well, let's just check the star map. Largest planet in the Pyro system, Pyro 5 is a striking atmosphere swirled with shades of green and yellow. Well, it seems to have... I mean, it doesn't say it's any... I don't know. How do you know? It just says unknown jurisdiction. Any details? Atmosphere, landing zones, anything like that? I mean, I hate to fly down there and realize like you can't actually get close to it. But it doesn't appear to have any landing zones at this point. No. So, what we do is we check out the nearby moons. And outside of Pyro 5, we'll start at 12 o'clock and we'll go around. We'll go check out Vatra. Thick, high-pressure nitrogen, methane atmosphere of this moon hides a dark and eerie landscape. Alright, let's do it. Take me there. And again, here we go. Let's do this. Hopefully we can see the light side of this. Light side of the moon. I think we can. It's unmarked. Sears Canyon. Looks like it's on the other side. Let's go check it out. Yeah, close by. Eerie music, though. At least we'll be where the sun shines. Pyro is the name of the sun in this system.
Travel engaged.
Hopefully it is. Hopefully there is like a sunny surface. Maybe not. We'll find out. Covered in nitrogen. Well, it's not completely dark, so that's good news. Don't forget to put on your, I won't forget to put on my helmet, though. There is a bug in 4.0 where the altimeter is missing in most ships, so gotta be careful there. We know this has been explored because it actually has a name. Rocky. A lot of mountainous formations. Unclear. Oh, well, whatever we're going to, it has turrets, so... Could be like a pirate camp. Luckily, for now, at least for now, they don't seem to be hostile if you take them by surprise, which is kind of funny. Alright. 2 kilometers out. Appears to be the camp. Interesting, they have turrets that are on the on opposite mountainous ridge. So we're just gonna fly by, make sure we got our... We're on private property. Trespassing on private property, leave or risk persecution. Prosecution. Well, let's just do a flyby and take a look. 1 turret down on the ground. This one is whatever this is, it's well defended. Multiple structures. Appears to be some definitely a large settlement. Multiple structures. Very industrial. This is a huge, huge place. Alright, we'll go for the main camp. Gonna need to be careful. Just gotta find a nice place we can put down. Landing gear. We're not being fired upon, so we should be okay. We do not seem to pose an imminent threat yet. And if we do, we'll just try to book it out of here. And go straight up or something. Maximum shields. Lights on. Headlamps do not seem to be making a difference. Trying to get a nice level surface possible. Let's see if that works. Opening the cargo bay. So far, so good. We have contact with the ground. Let's see what happens if we
Engines off.
shut off the shields and see if we can get out of the chair and still be-level the surface. Alright. We should have our respawn point in the medevac. So if anything goes wrong, we'll be good. Because this place is habitated, that means there is oxygen, but we're gonna have our helmets on. No taking chances outside. But we will not be presenting arms at this point. We will be just gonna kind of walk around, take the lay of the land, try not to look like a threat. But if we see something we like, definitely gonna... we're gonna try and take it. Take it by... Whoa! Interesting. Very windy. Alright. Man, I should have fixed my camera. Okay. It's abandoned so far. Nobody in view. Right, let's just take a jog. Get to cover really quick. See if we can scope this place out. Temperature's at a negative 107 degrees centigrade. How is that even possible? We should be covered in snow. And these fires, I don't know if these would be existing right now. We have to see if there's signs of life. Hey, look. There's a Drake mule here. It's like free for the taking. What the heck? Check that out. And what appears to be a cargo loading terminal. So you could load cargo here and do shipping with these guys. Yep. It's a freight elevator. But this place is under some really heavy hostile weather conditions. Let's see if we can get inside. Maybe we can find some humans. What's this? Can we take this? This place looks kind of abandoned. That seems to be the trait, though, of every good horror movie. Maybe we can open this thing up. It does not seem to be something we can open. Alright. We'll try for an open door. Very odd, though. Like I was saying about horror movies, when there ain't nobody around, that means something happened to the population. Nothing here. Just trash. Broken bottles. What they say in Aliens? Something about, no sign of struggle. No combat. No bodies. Well, this looks like some kind of a habitable structure. Let's go take a look. Our body temperature is dropping, though. We better hurry up and get inside if we can. This looks like a garage. Oh, look. A code keypad. Maybe we can open this up. Let's try 1, 2, 3, 4. No? Can't open the garage. Guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Ain't a code we can try. Maybe there's an alternative entrance of some sort. Another way we can get in the garage. A back entrance. Possibly. Here we go. It's open. go. We're in. Very good. Seems to be a generator. Looks like they were repairing this this Ursa rover. Seen better days. It's probably destroyed. Apocalypse Arms. Sort of a makeshift repair shop, I guess. Let's see what else we can find out about this. Alright. Looks like they were trying to get this thing so they could either fix something underneath. But in terms of... Oh shit. There's somebody here. Hey there. You know what's... happen to know what's going on here? There's one... yeah, that's one pirate. He appears to have a Karna rifle. Well, well, well. Look like... oh, there's a Drake Dragonfly also? Hey, do you happen to have the code to this garage? I want to open this thing. Maybe we can manually open it from the inside. Maybe they wrote down the code somewhere on this wall. Or on the wall somewhere. Or maybe on the inside the code. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. How about 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope. Can't think of any other codes that probably would work. How about 0, 0, 0, 0? Nope. If we can figure out the code, though, we'd be able to kind of drive out this dragonfly and take it with us. I mean, we could probably jump this dude. And there's a staircase to Overwatch, so maybe we can take a look. But that guy right there, we take him, we may be able to get the invisible undersuit, so we'd be able to wear armor without having to worry about clothes. Just kind of a nice, cool little cosplay perk. Until then, we'll leave him. Come back for it. If he's the only one here, it'll be interesting. Oh. Hello, ladders. Okay. Should be able to open this thing. It says here, locked. No way to open this thing. I think if we started shooting, though, we might get a hostile response from the guy downstairs. Okay. We'll keep looking around. Alright, we know at least one life form exists in this building. Now it's time to get out. See if we can find another building that's open. Unless... no way to get up there. Okay, we're back outside. Now we got daybreak. Oh, here's another building right here. Looks like they're trying to grow their own vegetables. Makeshift agricultural system. A little bit of lag there. Jeez. Smells of rot, sounds of flies. These guys really love Drake. Interesting. We can sit here. Can we log out here? Let's see what happens. Sit. Okay. All right. You can at least in Pyro 4.0, yeah, you can go on top side on the cot. We lay down. Get up. I want to know if we can log out from here. See, in Stanton, when you have those little tiny emergency rest areas, you can't even like use the beds at all. So it'd be interesting if you guys were able to use these things. The smell. Yeah, there's flies. Oh, this is like bunks. Can we lay down? Yes, you can. Oh, shit. All these buttons are so close to each other. Shit. What I'm trying to do here is see if we can... if I lie down, do I get presented with the option to log out? Okay, we're in first-person view. Now, in order to get up, usually you just do that, but if I hit the radial button... Okay, there's no option to log out, so you cannot bed log here. Interesting. Why? Why am I here? This dirty-ass place with flies. Thinking I might just take a nap. No. No, it's not. We do not wish to. Let's get out of here. Oh, shoot. Let me just get up. Figure out which way I'm facing. I'm stuck on the wall. Oh, I see. Here we go. There's a little bit of, like, physics problem here. So, when you get out of the bed, you're on the wrong side. So, you need to, like... You need to like get up on the right side of the bed so that you aren't stuck against a wall. Okay, I think we're good now. Hey, Bear Squish, what's up? Was I caught off guard? From anything at CitizenCon? Actually, a couple of things, but it wasn't because they were announced. It's because they weren't announced. So, the things that weren't announced that caught me off guard were things like no mention of AI development. In terms of progress or things that they're going to improve, or anywhere approaching the topic of AI blades or AI crew or just NPCs in general. At the very least, they should talk about the development of how NPCs are governed, like, well, with server meshing and 4.0 or even 1.0. Is CEIG going to present like a whole new structure of like how the NPCs become more believable, even if it's just like them kind of walking around doing normal things? Because at the moment they're just sort of, they just stand there and they just stare at their watch. That to me is kind of a big problem. Is that it's like, dude, we need this to be a universe that feels like it's alive, and the AI needs to act like there's something going on. And they don't just walk up to like, they don't just like walk up to this pillar here and then they just look at their watch, or they just stand there with their hands on their hips, kind of just like standing looking at it. There needs to be a level of believability in the behavior. So I wish they would kind of talk about, like, yeah, we're gonna make them mill about, we're gonna make them have these conversations, we're gonna do this and that. Look at that. Oh, this is the kitchen. Looks like they were preparing lunch. Yeah. Yeah, so AI blades, of course, is the second part of that. They would need to be able to talk about, like, we're not going to have... And so, by not mentioning anything about NPCs, that makes me think, okay, they're probably nowhere near having AI-based NPC crews or NPC or AI blades, software running the actual guns of your ship, or regulating other parts of the ship that require, something running in a computer. Whoa, look at that. They were pushing the big org things to do. Yeah, so I think what they are kind of alluding to is that because we didn't mention anything about AI in 1.0, we are implying that the only way things are going to happen is if orgs fill up ships and do all the work. And that's kind of to me, that's a little worrying, because that means that they're probably nowhere near the level of, I don't know, development required to get things like ships, or just manning things, or like NPC crews, NPCs being in ships doing anything. And they'll need more time. So, that is kind of a concern, because they didn't mention any of that at all. So that, I don't know, that means that there's no timetable. If they don't have a timetable even for the things that they showed for 1.0, and I'm talking about like a lot of people saying that maybe 1.0 is probably going to be 3-5 years out, that would mean that nothing that like AI would be probably available until a year or so after 1.0. I don't know. Let's get a look at what this guy's about to eat, man. Oh, if I took off my helmet, though, I won't be able to, like, use my flashlight on this thing. But let's just get a shot of that. I'll have to be able to, like, tilt it. kind of gross. It's kind of gross. I think I can get the shot. Yeah. Right about. Turn my head this way. Tilt it up. Get a picture of that. And capture. Gross. Yeah, I think that maybe they're hoping that base building is going to be the thing that saves the universe. And that could be it, but, you know, they're going to probably put 110% into that and not into anything else, like automated, for a while. Because once they go down that route of building bases, building buildings, making buildings that make buildings, hooking them all together, atmosphere, power, functionality, they're going to be so dedicated to that that I don't know if NPC behavior is going to even be a thing for a while. So, I mean, granted, look, when we speak about things 4.0, they actually did make modifications to particular NPCs, but they only put them currently in 2 different cities. So if you visit Orison in 4.0 and you visit New Babbage, there's like some NPCs doing more behaviors. So you'll get like people working out more. You got people like boxing, the actual boxing stations, you know? But the bartenders are still the same derpy bartenders that don't really work. And then, you know, there's a lot more background conversations happening. So there's a little bit of, ooh, look at that. Natural conversations happening, but not that, like, Okay, this dude has a pretty cool armor set. Let's just take a look. Wow, that's pretty it's pretty fantastic, I'd say. He's got what looks like the F55 4X scope. Some pretty badass armor here. Yeah, it doesn't feel alive with NPCs as they are at this point. Yo, okay, can I take this compensator if you're not going to use it? Thanks. Yeah, you gotta see, like, if I was to go back to Orison, I mean, you know, they're sort of doing stuff, but they aren't really interacting, and they're not interactable. They're not interactive to me as a player. They're just improving sort of the set dressing. That's about it. Okay, as much as I want to take this guy's stuff, it doesn't serve much of a purpose at this point. And so besides NPCs and AI and the lack of talk about that, is there anything else that kind of struck me? Oh, this isn't really a building. It's more like a dumpster. I think that's a trash or an incinerator or something like that. You know, not a lot. Not a lot of surprises. I think, okay, so they got Squadron. I think they just had to make sure everybody knew that Squadron is sort of still in the works, and yes, it's polishing, but it's a long polishing phase. And the PU is going to get attention. But I think that when you see stuff from the PU and they talk about it in the sense that it's just a PowerPoint presentation, these are concepts, okay? These are the things of how we want to build the game so it feels like a game. But you're like, you guys are just planning this? Because that means, I mean, when it's in the PowerPoint stage still, that means that this shit is not going to be ready for a very, very long time. We don't even get to look at how these things will work. That is a pretty cool undersuit. I mean, I really should try to take this, but this guy's armed, and I would probably have to knock him out, then run my ass out of here before I get shot. I would have to kill this dude and then take out this person to get this undersuit. It's cool, though. Yeah, so Bear Squish, what do you think? I mean, everything that they showed in the PowerPoint, like the blocks of like the organizations and reputations and the fact that we have quest givers that will build that will basically kind of walk you through each area and an experience. That's great because that is how an MMO should be. But, you know, at the end of 2024, we're just talking about aspirations of what the game is gonna try to be like. It didn't say like, this is the game that we're building and we are in active development and this is coming within the next 24 months or anything like that. We're gonna start bringing it in 24 months. Just didn't talk about that at all. It's like, this is the kind of things that we're gonna include in the game, and that's how 1.0 will be. But no kind of talk about, like, I know they don't talk about when. And so by not implying anything about when, showing the PowerPoint makes you just really feel like this is like more like a 5-year out concept. This place is kind of fucking nasty and scary. Think about it. Oh my god. Yeah, you like the reputation push, but just another delay. Feature creep really nosedive. Timeline. Oh yeah. Yeah, when talking about like feature creep, all great features. I mean, honestly, all great features for what should be an MMO. But then when you think about like the timing of what they're saying, it's like, man, this is something I wish they had said in 2017. You know, like, we know we have to build an MMO, and the vision for a 1.0 is, you know, includes stuff like that. Like, we want to have we want to have location-based missions. You know, we will work on it, you know. But it's 2024 and they're talking about this, and that's still just like PowerPoint. So you're like, okay, so that means you guys aren't even, you guys don't even have a picture of like any of it in action? Holy crap. Okay, my guy is like freezing. I gotta get back in my ship and I'm lost. Oh, dude. Oh my god, where am I? I cannot afford to be this lost. I gotta get back to my ship. I'm like stuck down here. I gotta run now. Oh, good. Okay, this was a cool area, and I'm kind of glad it's like daytime now. But we have to get back to the ship and get warm. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Give me a top level. Go up. Well, this is Evocati. There's not supposed to be any kind of non-consensual warfare going on, so I will try to just get the fuck into my ship. And hope he ain't trying to, like, creep me. Homeboy, the place is yours. Better turn off my light. I did leave my ramp open. Not because I'm afraid to lose anything. You know, it's like Evocati, it's EPTU. I don't care if I lose stuff, really. If it is Evocati, he probably is like, oh, I know this dude. Because we're all supposed to be, like, looking at the same exact channels. You back soon after the original Kickstarter ended. Oh. Well, just look in the forums, watch gameplay from time to time. Ah, I see. Yeah, so... Well, it is a long time coming. And I think there was, which CitizenCon was it? Was it 2017? Where Chris Roberts is like, these are the conditions for a 1.0, but not really like talking about, you know, not really talking about like, oh, okay, well, this is what a 1.0 would look like. Or like, he just basically gave like really high level pillars of what a 1.0 should be. Never mentioned like, here's what we're gonna build into that 1.0, but just sort of like major technologies, and that's about it.
Launch complete. Landing gear up.
Let's get the fuck out of here before that Corsair catches us. Might be coming around. Let's get out of Atmo and see if we can outrun this dude. Pushing full afterburners to try to get out of atmosphere. This should be a moon, so it's, you know what's interesting is that we're in a moon atmosphere. We are not really accelerating that quick. We're just going to go then. Oh no, you know what? Let's go OM3 so we can kind of hide out from this dude. Even though it's Evocati warfare should be consensual, you can never take any chances. I mean, it could have been an NPC pirate. So how do you feel about that? I mean, you know, Chris Roberts did talk about like 1.0 in the sense that this is how these are the technologies, the core technologies of a MMO for a 1.0. It didn't go into real great detail like in the most recent CitizenCon of like, yes, these are all the things we're putting together for a 1.0. And so we're saying that 7 years later, now we have what's going to be in a 1.0, but we don't have anything like that yet. That, I mean, it sucks. It means we have a long time to go. No, that Corsair wasn't coming for me, because if he wanted to come for me, he would have killed me or my ship a long time ago. I was still running around the arena, and he was just shooting the turrets. The turrets weren't even shooting back. So that kind of shows you, like, there's no reputation yet in the system, and so you can kind of do whatever you want at this point. So it is kind of, it's sort of like a free-for-all experiment at this exploration at this point. We're just kind of checking things out. Alright, Adir is the next moon. Crater-ridden surface of Adir is interspersed with rocky hills and jagged mountains. We're hoping the 2-year wait for Squadron 42 will be worth it. It won't be a hot, buggy mess. I agree. Like, it looks pretty good right now, but you could tell there are certain areas. I mean, everybody already mentioned, like, the whole facial deformation, like, early on in the cinematics, where it's like, okay, one of the actors in the chairs, like, his face changed, and I think that was just sort of like a technical glitch. But other things, like in the very beginning of the Squadron 42 playthrough, it's like um, like Henry Cavill's face in the video, and I think that was just because it was baked into the game already. His face was just so flatly lit, like it looked almost like a. It just looked very. That was like a very 2015 looking render of Henry Cavill's face. You know, it's like the lighting was terrible, and then you put the helmet on and it looks amazing. So it's sort of like, well, you can do that to his face because everybody else in the rest of the game playthrough looks really good. They lit really well. Henry Cavill's intro was probably the part that looked like it wasn't polished yet, so at the very least they should have fixed that for the playthrough for CitizenCon. You know, it's like if you're gonna show off all the stuff, make sure everything in the playthrough for CitizenCon is rendered at the best lighting it can be. Like I probably would not have wanted Henry Cavill to look like a pasty, flat texture, you know? Ooh, this is starting to look interesting. Wow, look at that. Is that an ocean?
Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, it's very uncanny valley. Yeah, and if you look at Cavill's mouth movement during that intro, it's like there was just enough mocap in the face to kind of get the mouth movement. It kind of reminded me of like early days face over IP. So the mouth was kind of like and not a lot of facial expressions there. Could have been for the part, but you know, I felt like there could have been more to that. All right, there's derelict outposts here, and there's another named outpost here, but everything is right now on the dark side of the moon, and that's not cool. So we're gonna see what happens if we kind of avoid that and go straight for unnamed areas where the sun is shining. So we're gonna go full speed if we can. We're turning on cruise control. We're heading down at 1,200 meters per second. Beyond that, it's like the demo was pretty good. Some areas do linger a little long for the sake of cinematic beauty, I guess, you know, because you're like, okay, we really are part of a movie. But even if it was supposed to feel like a movie, parts that lingered too long made you feel like if this was an actual movie, the pacing is a little off. Like certain scenes either need to kind of transition more quickly, or they need to cut after certain angles. Because then everything kind of feels like they're 3 or 4 seconds too long. Because your brain holds on to a particular thought in what it's perceiving, and then it starts to go, this is a little too long. Like once you start feeling that way, then you know, like they need to kind of polish that. I don't know. I don't think they got that. They don't think they can, because it's like they got to get that thing out the door. One moment, second. I just want to check this in here. Saturday. Huh? All right, we're heading down to the second moon of this Pyro 5. See here, Pyro 5 has 7 moons according to this. We went to Vatra. We're kind of going. I'm going in a clockwise direction. 1, 2, 3. I guess 4, 5, 6. Is this that's an asteroid? And I think there's a moon out here. 7. Yeah, there's 7 moons. Holy crap. I don't know. I'm kind of excited for Squadron 42. I know it's going to take forever. I just hope there's measurable progress such that it's not going to be like December 31st, 2026, you know? But something that I don't know. I'm not sure. If they say 2026, I'm trying to think of like game development and game marketing like schedules. So most publishers, I think, are trying to like hit the Christmas season or whatever, or like plan their releases around when they think other games are gonna release, so that they don't like release on top of somebody else's really cool, exciting game and then lose momentum. So when they say 2026, like what would be an appropriate time in 2026 to release? Do you want to hit Christmas, or is there some other date that you should probably hit, or maybe off season? I would hope it would be something like, okay, CitizenCon 2025 would be late in the year, and you would say we're gonna do a marketing push so that we would launch spring of 2026. That would be great. Because if it's 2026 later, then I would want to do nothing later than CitizenCon 2026, which is still late in that year. No later, and for a Christmas release 2026. But holy shit, that's a long time. That's a long time away. Like, there will almost be nothing to talk about at the next CitizenCon except for, hopefully maybe like a 1.0 type thing. And then, like, okay, we are planning 1.0 in summer 2026 with Squadron 42 launching. I don't know. But they really need to hype it up because it's 2 years out, and then come on, Mark Hamill's kind of getting very gray, very gray. You need to release this game before Mark Hamill is unable to do anything or say anything about the game. They should not do a Christmas push. Oh, yeah, that's true too. Like, if you're gonna launch this game and it's gonna be game reviewed. Yeah, you know what? That's right. If you think about, like, okay, so Christmas, it's like a lot of, maybe probably even game developers and game journalists probably will be like, you know what? We're closing up for the end of the year. The games that you want to talk about are already out, and they're not going to be something like this. Well, I mean, Squadron 42 isn't supposed to be live service, but yeah, I mean, you would have to have all hands on deck to make sure that everything plays correctly. Because I don't think Squadron 42 is going to be a simple little game. It's going to be... It's like a major impact story built around some very complicated technologies that will still need developer assistance. So maybe spring 2026. Maybe, I don't know of any particular date, but spring 2026, but announced at CitizenCon 2025. How about that? That way, you could say, you could announce maybe the finishing of Squadron 42 at CitizenCon, but CitizenCon probably will not be at Manchester. It will be somewhere like in the United States, probably, unless it's in... Isn't there a CitizenCon Germany? Invictus. Squadron 42 would be pretty thematic, yeah. So, okay, let's think of all the possible places they would do. They could do CitizenCon 2025, maybe in Germany. Announcing the possible release for the game spring 2026, and maybe invite all the people who were involved and acted in the game at CitizenCon in Germany. Okay, Frankfurt. Okay, so I don't think they will have it in LA because they just had that last year. So maybe either Austin or Frankfurt. So what if they announce it what if CitizenCon 2025 was in Austin? That way, the majority of their actors probably could make it, and you know they could fly out for that, and then release 2026, make it like a Hollywood event. I don't know, L.A., Hollywood. I don't know where they would actually do something like that. You know, they make it like a red carpet event. But yeah, no later than spring 2026, dude. They are on borrowed time. And, you know, if GTA 6 comes out, if Half-Life 3 comes out, the people will be talking like, what the heck? What the heck, CIG? So yeah, that's my hope, dude. My hope is, and I'm not really a betting man, but I'm thinking they will do a spring 2026 as an actual like release date, announcing it at CitizenCon 2025 with all the talent there. Let's go check out this landscape of this moon. There are no named POIs in this particular region, unfortunately. We did pick up a few pieces of armor from an NPC at one of the locations on Monarchs before the server crashed. Oh, this always does this. Jump. Kind of a beautiful little spot here. Let's go take a look. How about you? You think spring 2026 is something that's going to happen? Or do you think it's going to be later than that? Maybe they... What if... No, I mean, they've said 2026, so I don't think they could do anything like spring... Something on us like, hey, we're actually going to release it before Christmas 2025. I think they're going to try and hit a deadline within the year of 2026, not try to like push it out quicker. Pretty beautiful here, huh? Welcome to whatever moon this is. This is moon number 2. Let me just check on this again. We are on Adir. Or Adir. The second moon that we're checking out. So yeah, Bear Squish, let me know. What do you think? Spring 2026 release? Sometime sooner? You think they're going to change the release schedule and try to spring a surprise on us and say, hey, we think we actually optimized our workflow and we want to present to you a Christmas gift because you've all been so patient. What the fuck, is that a bird? Oh, I guess not. We're gonna surprise you with Squadron 42 for Christmas 2025. Probably not. Okay, what about if we can... Hey, man, this is an interesting shot. Let's just show you if we can scroll out. Capture some of this landscape. Probably not, huh? No surprise for 2025. No, like, you know, we actually did... We worked really hard and we wanted to give you guys really good news. We want to present to you... Oops. We want to present to you Squadron 42... before Christmas. I think really 2026 spring. All right, let's take out the gun. Let's hold it right there and let's go take a look around. Ugh. My headlamp is creating the weirdest shadow. Okay, let's go on top of the hill. That's actually going to be a pretty good hike. But we gotta hurry because the sun is going down. But you know what? It's actually pretty good. I'm good. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. Bot is very... Streamlabs, don't be cruel with my guys, okay? Bear Labs is cool. How do I make... Oh my god. Don't worry, dude. I got you. I don't want to... I'm not... No, no, and no. That's... I'm trying to fix this. Sorry, Bear Squish. No, I don't want to time you out. Sorry, dude. I'm trying to close all these windows. No problem. They could pull it. Yeah, I gotta tune that. They could pull that off. They would probably... That'd be phenomenal. They have reputations of not delivering on time. That is true. Beating expectations over delivering. Probably cannot bet on that, but it would be a great... It'd be great for them to do something like that. To, like, pay back all the people who've ever doubted them. For sure. Can we make this shot happen? Low gravity? Maybe not. Okay, and let's see. Check out that message. Put the camera down. Don't turn too far away. And click. And ready, and say cheese. Don't want to have too distorted of a lens. And click. Alright, good. Enough of that. Well, you know, considering when you bought Squadron 42 and the PU, did you pay, like, the normal price, which was, I think, was it $45 for Star Citizen, and then Squadron 42 was literally just a $15 add-on? Because you think about that, that's a freaking steal. Or it was either 45 plus 20? $40 for both is the original package? What? You paid 40... So your package for the game was $40 and that included Star Citizen and Squadron 42? Holy smokes. That is a fantastic deal. I think I paid... I mean, I got into the game at like 2016, maybe? 2016, 2017. And I think I paid like $45, and then it was like 15 extra dollars, maybe, to get Squadron 42, and it was like an add-on. That's amazing. That's a great deal you got there. Alright, this character needs to eat, so I'm gonna feed this dude. Yes. Yes, indeedy. Protein bars. Hold on. Character's like wigging out. Don't get me wrong, I got an annual budget to get more ships a little bit deep into the idea of the game. Oh man. So you put a little bit more, didn't you? Don't worry. It's just, we won't judge you by how much you spent. I spent my fair share that I never expected to spend on anything at close beginning. I did not believe I was going to spend how much I spent on this game or any other recreational activity. All I can tell you is I am very close to being part of that exclusive membership where I can have my own little party in that very special room on those cities that you can't get into right now. You used to talk trash about people that put so much money into games beyond the initial $60. Next thing you know, your newest hobby had become collecting big digital strips. I don't know, you know, and I think that's okay because think about how much people spend on golf. You know, hitting a ball. Hitting a ball around on the grass. You know, they spend a ton of money on that. And I've talked to so many really cool people around this community in Star Citizen, you included, and seen so many cool things, and you know, created some projects around this, created content around this entire game and everything around it. Man, I think it was all kind of worth it. I mean, if you have a hobby like that you can invest in, that kind of brings you a lot of experiences, whether it be joy or pain, then I think it's well worth it. You know, it's a defining experience, and it brings out a lot of passion in a lot of people. So it's not, at least it wasn't like, you know, it's not like you spent all that money on like a mobile gacha game. That would be kind of insane. That would be pretty sad because, you know, those games are so damn limited. Like, all you're doing in those mobile gacha games is like paying for speed ups to make production of something faster. Nothing more. You know?
Landing gear up.
But in something like Star Citizen, you're investing in like things that are meant to perform and do things that are above and beyond the scope of any other kind of project. $1 per hour, you have no regrets. The good old days of the forums, like all behind the scenes, like I feel like I got money worth. Yeah. I mean, okay, so if we look at it in terms of how much we're investing and also the people that make the game and their livelihoods, like we help them kind of create worlds and create communities that are unmatched anywhere else. What's this? Pyro 5. Oh, okay. Hold on. What's the next stop on this list? Here, so the next one, going clockwise, is Fuego. High amounts of iron sulfide turn it kind of a yellow, livid shade of yellow-black. Let's go. Yeah, I just wish that as part of my investment in the game, like I kind of kind of invested in myself to be a little bit more outgoing so that I could actually talk to more people in the community.
Travel engaged.
Because
Travel complete.
around CitizenCon, man, I probably could have talked to a whole bunch more folks, and I was just a little too. I was a little bit too reserved, too. I don't say, you know, I was kind of shy. I don't want to say antisocial, man, but I just was afraid to like talk to a lot of people that I saw there, and I didn't get. I mean, I was so close to like talking to Paul, Astropub, and you know, Jared was, you know, Jared was right there for a couple of times. I saw Chris Roberts like walk past me, and I was like, dude.
Travel engaged.
I had that mentality like, man, these guys are too busy to talk to me. I don't want to like bother them. You know, so hopefully by the time I get to have an opportunity to speak to the folks again, I think I really wish I really wish I could. I hope I do. There's always next CitizenCon, yeah. Like, I think. What's this? No, not there. No. Oh, okay. So, are these? I can't tell. They're all circles, which is interesting. No. Are these? No, those are asteroids. How about... I'm trying to find stuff that's on the surface. I can't... I don't think I can. Nope. Okay, we might have to use a star map. Well, I mean, if I was to go talk to people, or, you know, socialize, it's gonna definitely be at the next LA CitizenCon, so hopefully I get to... I sure hope I can find some of you guys over there, too. I'm not sure where you're based out of, but yeah, it would be kind of cool to meet some people that I've also met on Twitch. Alright, let's go hit the surface. There's no named POIs here, so we're just gonna have to fly in as fast as we can. I don't know what I'm looking at there. I think those were clouds. We'll try to point ourselves at the nearest cloud formation. What looks like a cloud formation in the yellowish spot. And try to get in between there and hope that maybe we can discover whether or not it's cloud or it's some kind of a rock formation I cannot quite see. Right there. We're going to be aiming for this spot. I cannot really... No, I can't. How do I zoom in? Oh, there you go. I'm going to aim for this spotlight right here. One of the things you've always liked about this dev team is how approachable everyone always seemed. Yeah, you're right. And, I mean, you know, in the age of social media, like, where everything is sort of, like, parasocial, where you kind of develop these friendships that kind of level out society, where it's like, you're kind of on the same social level as, like, a developer for a company that's making the most amazing game in the world. It's crazy, because it's like, yeah, I would love to, like, meet Wakapedia. And I know he's like a music maker, that kind of stuff, and he does other things in his spare time, but like he is like the Evocati spokesperson, not spokesperson, but he's like a CIG dev that makes sure everybody in Spectrum is like updated like patch notes and when a release is coming out, that kind of thing. It would be great to not only talk to him how we do online, but also meet him in real life. So hopefully that's something that can happen at maybe the next CitizenCon. And I don't know. So have you been to a CitizenCon before, Bear Squish? And if you are planning to go to a CitizenCon, which CitizenCon would you actually be able to attend? Oh my god, I think this is a cloud formation, and it's a very dark one, too. Looks like a very dense cloud structure. You have not? You tried to stop by Austin office a few times? Ah, okay. I think we're going really quick down here, so I'm going to go ahead and take it off cruise control. We're gonna slow down. I do not know how fast we're hitting, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go to SCM mode. We're slowing this thing down. Yeah, this is deep cloud cover. These appear to be flats. Gonna try and actually no. We're gonna go ahead and go back. We're gonna nav flight mode. Yeah, hopefully you can go to like Austin CitizenCon. I mean, you know, everybody's really busy, and I don't know, depending on how much you feel like you want to invest in a Star Citizen experience, you know, would you want to fly anywhere else except for out of Austin, you know? I don't know if I could ever go anywhere like Austin for CitizenCon when I live like in Southern California. Would I want to fly out to Texas? Maybe once things get, if you know, if flights ever get cheap again, maybe, maybe I would. I mean, I would love to kind of see, you know, explore Austin also, but you know, I would have to have like, I don't know. I probably wouldn't be going alone. I would probably bring my son because, you know, it's like he got into the game when he was in 8th grade. And now he's in college, so it's like, okay, he could probably travel with me. Maybe I would go to Austin for that one, but definitely I would try to go to LA again because I could just drive up there. Austin is the closest office to you. Yeah. Are these kind of rock formations with vegetation, or is that just rocks? This is like a very large Daymar so far. I don't know if there are any listed unnamed POIs here, but I want to see this area here where this rock formation appears to change textures. LA was kind of fun. So I haven't really paid attention to the schedules too much, but do they really just kind of rotate? They just rotate through all the cities, right? I think maybe after Manchester, maybe they'll do Frankfurt. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's just interesting colors here. Let's check this one out right here. Right around there. Dropping landing gear. Maybe Frankfurt. Maybe Frankfurt's next. Alright. I wonder, you know, are they going to be really rotating right now? Or do you think maybe because of the timing of Squadron 42, maybe they'll time what they're... Maybe they'll change the location based on how far along they are, how close they are to release. Austin is a step ahead of Red Child. Probably is, yeah. Like, I feel like if they're really close to getting Squadron 42 out, they should probably do Austin. Because then they can get all their stars lined up. They can get Gillian Anderson out. They can get Henry Cavill out. Mark Hamill out. Oh, fuck! Where's my fucking helmet? Holy shit, I almost died. I ran out of there without a helmet on. Frankfurt, the main Squadron 42 Studio 2? Yeah, it probably is, but like, let's say they go to Frankfurt. I think it would depend, like, can these big name stars actually, are they allowed to like fly themselves out for a CitizenCon to celebrate Squadron 42 maybe releasing soon, not today or tomorrow, for a photo shoot, you know? Chris Roberts would be like, would have to like really convince people to get flown out all the way to Germany for a 2-day event to hang out with a bunch of sci-fi folks. I don't know. I don't know. It could, I could be wrong. I mean, Henry Cavill will probably do it. He loves sci-fi. He'd be like, yeah, dude, I'll do it. I love, you know, I love the community. All right, where's the sun? Okay. I tell you though, once they start tweeting stuff like, once Pedro Camacho or once Mark Hamill's like, yeah, I'm gonna be traveling to Frankfurt this month, I'd be like, oh shit, it's happening. Then you know it. Then you know the game's about to come out because suddenly all these stars are gonna start taking trips. Like Gary Olson be like, hey, you know, I decided I'm gonna go take a vacation in Frankfurt this year, and you're like, why? What is going on? If you get one or two of these stars to like say that they're gonna go on vacation at a particular location where CIG is located, and you're like, oh shit, they're announcing the game's release. I know it. That's it. Oh man, these are gonna be some shitty pictures. I don't know. He's not even... Let's just kind of do that. Ooh, I've fallen from grace when it comes to like photos, dude. I don't have any creativity right now. It's just like a late part of the day. I'm not... I just want to check out stuff in Pyro, dude. Click. If I was going to take pictures, it would have been at that last location. But my character was freezing, and somebody was shooting up the place. I would have did more of like a horror shoot. Yeah, no golden hour here. The sun is like high noon at this point. If I was to shoot anything, it would be like cinematics, man. This is like a nice area. Slow down. I walk alone. I don't know where I left my can of Pepsi. But Chris Roberts said that I can come back and claim it again. That can of Pepsi better be here. Because persistence says it is. The law of persistence says my can of Pepsi exists on this planet where I left it a long time ago. Somewhere around here. Now if... Oh, that's another thing that's never come out yet. Even though we have the new star map and all, and we have persistence, there's no real way of like marking a spot. I can't drop a pin yet to say I want to go over there. I want to go and come back to that ridge over there where I left a bag of cash or something, or I left a box of really cool armor or whatever, you know? And still, if you noticed, for example, the last moon we were at, there was no way for me to say, I kind of want to go to that particular POI, this point of interest, without staying in quantum travel mode. Like, if I just want to travel somewhere, I don't want to leave the quantum HUD up all the time. You know, I'd like to have, like, nav flight mode, which is supposed to be, like, a clean UI. But I don't want to have... I just want to have the pin and just say, you know, it's like 25 clicks away. I just want to be able to fly to it and then see where I'm going. I thought that was the whole point of having like all these different map modes, so that you can kind of say, I want to go there, mark that, like tag it, and then go to it. And the thing is, if I was to drive out in my rover, there is no navigation system for it. All you have is a compass. So there's no way to say like, okay, I want to go to this particular base on this moon in the rover. There's no way to like mark it. You just have to know like, okay, I need some kind of a map that says, okay, from where I'm at, it is going to be 335 degrees in that direction, and it's about 50 kilometers away. Well, once you get into the rover, there is nothing to guide you there except for a compass. And you just have to kind of hope that you're heading in the right direction, and you need to know that maybe in about 25 minutes you'll get there. I don't know. I hope that's part of 1.0. It wasn't mentioned anywhere. Was not mentioned. So you kind of leave CitizenCon wondering,
Gear up.
like, what is going to happen with all these little tiny quality of life things? Because it was never talked about. Are we going to have navigation on ground vehicles? Are we going to have... What's going to happen to those missions that we talked about before, where we're supposed to take NPCs and ferry them across the universe, and based on the quality of your service or the kind of ship that you're driving, would determine like how satisfied those NPCs are. What happened to the whole Galaxy Starliner thing? You know, where you're in charge of an airline or a Starliner. You know, the Genesis Starliner. What happened to those? What happened to that? Okay, one moment. There we go. Heavy cloud cover here. I think this is part of the 4.0 cloud system here, right? One moment here. Whoop. Above this cloud cover here, you can also see another moon. Shit, my controls are all mixed up. Boop, boop. Down there. Nope. No, I don't want to be here. I want to go down. That way, when I point up, I can see the moon that's over there, but I can't see it right now. Go even lower. Can I see it now? Yeah, kind of. Zoom out. Point up. There we go. There we go, kind of. Kind of. Let's just get this cloud cover like this. Zoom in a little bit. We'll try it. We'll work it. We'll work it. Work the camera. There we go. A little bit of surface, a little bit of moon. I'm just kind of using that for a vertical shot, possibly. There's gonna be a lot of garbage shots today, man. I am no Haskaha, that is for sure. A lot of things to think of, a lot of things to probably be excited for, man. You know, when we walked out of CitizenCon, they did show off a lot of stuff that was coming for the PU. And they didn't say it was for 1.0. They did say it was like they're working on like 4.0 and what is going to come out for release. 4.0 is supposed to come out by the end of this year. So they did kind of say they do not want to tell us too much about what's in the build because we have to find those for ourselves. And because of that, you're like, oh, well, maybe there are some surprises there. It's gonna be more than just like flying around like I'm doing right now and just kind of checking out things. there could be other other aspects of gameplay, and I gotta kind of look at the roadmap for that. Also, what we have not done is look at the mission system refactor. That is supposed to be part of 4.0. They said parts of it are in already.
Quantum travel engaged.
So we're talking about a less than 3-month timeline for 4.0. My god. That is actually a pretty good achievement. If they can get basic 4.0 out the door by the end of the year,
Quantum travel complete.
that is kind of an achievement. It's just that we do know that it's going to be kind of 4.0 light. They did
Quantum travel engaged.
They did kill a lot of things if you look at the roadmap. Let's go look. I should be able to go into here and go to contracts. 7 price. Now check that out.
Travel complete.
Your first flight, your first outing. 3. These are like 7 different tutorials. What the hell? I almost want to do those, but I'm afraid that you just like fuck up completely and break the game. But I will probably check those out at some point. But I want to see if they actually... This is supposed to be the reworked mission system. Bounty Hunters Guild. Is that here? Timed bounty danger. I'm kind of afraid to take this thing... bounty hunting, but let's see the mercenary. Oh, looks like these are still kind of broken. They haven't hooked these up yet. Contractor assassination. This one's broken also. Coordinated takedown. Eckhart security. I mean, is this for Pyro? Destroy lost prototype. Wow. Eliminate blade. A prototype blade aboard a Hurston satellite was crashed to serve. Oh, this is still like in Stanton. That's weird. They want you to go back to Hurston, like blow up the thing that was always there. And here's one. It just says you have to go check out Target 1, Target 2, Target 3. Okay, yeah, these are all kind of messed up. These are all in Stanton, I think. Microtech Cave. So, it kind of looks like these are not for Pyro. Well, maybe the mission system isn't there yet for this part of the system. For the system, it sucks. Oh shit! FYI, we are close to the yeah, we are close to the moon that is surrounded by asteroids. So we got to be very, very careful. Now, how do we get down to the surface? Are there any points of interest? Well, let's go take a look. We are at Pyro 4, which is a planet. It appears there are named POIs here. Any of them that are in daylight? Some. According to this. Near the top of the planet. Goner's Deal. Let's check that out. It always seems to be such a coincidence, like the stuff that looks like it's going to be cool is always on the other side of the planet where there's no sun. I just always seem to have bad timing. Now look at that ring of asteroids, man. That is cool. Physicalized asteroids. Wow. Okay, so look, yeah. Oh man. Remind me, I'm gonna come back to this planet because if you remember my Where is it? Is it here? Dude. I think it's around here. This is where I was pointed to. If you remember my intro, my Be Alright back screen, it's you literally in an Avenger, and I'm flying it over Yella, and that shot was done in like 2017. That was like 3.0. 3.00 off of Yella. So I shot that along. I shot that before there was an Avenger rework. So I want to do something new, and maybe I'll take it in like this. Maybe I'll take it in the Mercury Star Runner or some new ship. I'll probably take like the Zeus, and I will come here in this planet that does have an asteroid belt with all these brand new clouds, which are so cool looking. Holy fuck! Look at this fucking view, bro. Hold on. Oh god, this is actually a great vantage point. If I could tilt my head and get that level shot like right there, but I do not want the distortion of the wide lens. How do I like the Zeus? I like the Zeus. There's actually something I do not like about it, and I have a little bit of regret, and I will tell you that in a second. Let me just try to get this shot right here. Clouds. It's still a little wide, and the only reason I don't like the wide shot is because it creates distortion around the edges. And I'm trying to do this also while I'm flying forward and not crashing into a mountain. No, I can't get thrust anyway, so we just want to get clouds and backdrop and asteroid belt and rainbow kind of thing. Good. Now we'll do this for 16:9 users. This is an even probably better vantage point. Actually, for 9:16 vertical users. Because it captures everything around the center. Rotate a little bit more for the center. Zoom out a little bit. I'm tilting my head because I have to get I'm trying to get the camera to tilt the horizon in such a way where I can get the horizon level because the ship is diagonal. Oh, this is what it would look like if I was to just kind of relax my head. But like this, I can have the horizon level and have the ship at an angle. Oh, all right, that's enough of that. Okay, sorry. The Zeus. Okay, the Zeus I like. The Zeus is like the best state of CIG's ship development. The problem with the Zeus is that I got the CL for the sake of having a really good cargo ship that has ample space, but I wanted it for the promise of having a good tractor beam setup. And as you know, like with having the Argo Atlas, and even the hand multi-tool kind of really negates that, because you don't really need at this point, you don't really need a good ship tractor beam to do all the work that we're doing right now. Fuck, this is a great... Oh my god, look at this beautiful view in this area. So what I'm trying to tell you, Bear, is that like you don't need to have the CL with its tractor beam to have good cargo carrying function. I could have got the ES and would have been happy. Because let's look at it this way. There's not enough room in the There's not enough room in the Zeus, either one of them, to carry a rover at this point. Holy shit, I love this. Hold on. Damn, this is a fucking amazing area. This is a fucking amazing area. Look at how the clouds like touch the mountaintops, man. The clouds just sort of go in and out in between. So yeah, tell me what you think about that. But yeah, the tractor beam is not even that big of a necessity to like use the Zeus. Just because ship tractor beams right now are kind of clunky, and they don't provide any advantage over having something like the Atlas, which makes everything easier for what I would use a tractor beam for. And so I would rather probably get like the exploration version of the Zeus. I'm wondering if I could trade up, or is a cargo version more expensive? I'm not really sure, but I'm thinking I may, if I can, I would probably try to get the exploration version over anything else. You picked up a CCU for the ES? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Cargo is in a state right now where it's like, just get whatever, and just use either a hand tool or an Atlas, man. It's better. It works. It comes out better. It would work out better for you, like gameplay wise. I've played a bunch of different ships. I have a Hercules M2. That's perfect for cargo. Box hauling, you know, like I don't need anything else. I don't know why I would need multiple cargo ships. So I basically traded up my Freelancer Max for a Starlancer Max. And at that point, I'm almost out of regrets that too, because it's like, I don't need to have any more cargo carrying stuff. I would rather have like a TAC or a build for a Starlancer. Sorry, I was taking pictures. This place is fucking amazing. Holy shit, I love this area. What is this place again? Fuck. This is, fucking Pyro 7 or something like that? Pyro 4? This place is beautiful. Need? Yeah. Oh, damn it. Barrel distortion at wide angles. Okay, I need to slow down the ship a little bit.
It's 5 o'clock. Why is it already dark?
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. So yeah, I think you're gonna love the ES. I mean, who cares if like there really isn't such a thing as exploration gameplay? The fact that it has a good habitation area for you and your crew. Whenever CIG decides they're gonna actually put in crews, NPC crews, is gonna make for better gameplay at that point. You can't use a Ursa rover in there anyway, so maybe CIG will actually make an RSI rover that fits into the RSI Zeus. Or, you know, they'll just do what they always do, which is they'll just force you to use a Drake Mule in an RSI Zeus, which is kind of insulting, frankly. You know, if you're gonna dog food your own manufacturing, you should build a rover that fits in your own ship. It's just my opinion. I mean, why would you want to use fucking Drake parts in an RSI ship? Make... Oh, shit, I can't steer. Okay, there we go. Need to start making rovers that fit ships. Or start making ships that fit rovers. If you can't use Ursa rover in an exploration Zeus, then what are you supposed to use? A bike? Why would you use a bike for exploration? Exploration should be about carrying people with a little bit of safety and a little bit of carrying capacity, right? Take a team out safely. Damn. Okay, let me back this thing up real quick. If you guys don't understand what I'm doing right now, I am just capturing pictures. While we're here. So if you see me just flying back and forth, it's because I'm taking shots as I'm flying. So Bear, yeah, go with that ES. I have a Starlancer Max that I traded up for my Freelancer Max because the Freelancer Max, man, is just an old ship, old model. I have enough cargo. I should have got the tag, damn it. Or the build. And it's like old CIG ship development tech, so it's better to just upgrade and get the best ship tech that the company has, and then hope that they'll actually fix the MISC Freelancer series, because I don't think they will. I just think they're just gonna move on. I mean, unless they start building like a team that's like 4 times the size to try and come back to older ships, I think they're just gonna leave it that way. You got a CCU to attack? Shit. Hey man, I know you're collecting ships the way I'm collecting ships. I mean, I'm not trying to be Legatus or anything. Legatus? I'm not trying to be like those $32,000 folks, but we kind of have to keep up with like the better designed ships. That's for sure. Okay, I can't be up there. I gotta be down here. So I can tilt the ship this way and get the angle I want. There we go. Yeah, this turned into a photo session, Mitt. The TAC sounds like a pretty cool ship for what it is. I mean, it's got me like, my Valkyrie Liberator is now sweating. I love my Valkyrie, but that Star Lancer TAC is really like super tempting, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna buy another ship, War Bond, until, you know, unless I get paid again, or, you know, if I have like a really sizable bonus or something. But I'm like, okay, what am I gonna... Would I spend my money on? Would I melt a ship? Would I war bond something? Because Starlancer looks like a proper gunship. It's got guns that face in the right direction for a gunship. You know? Alright, we're gonna land this thing down there at that town. We're gonna go take a look. I want my Valk to be useful. I mean, it probably serves its purpose in Squadron 42. Maybe it's part of the story, but... Damn it. Damn it. I love my Valk. I love my Valk. Can't keep trying to get rid of ships to get another ship. I'm thinking Toy Story now, where the guy's just going like, I'm a married spud, I'm a married spud, I'm a married spud. Every time you see a new ship, you're just like, I'm keeping my ship. I'm not getting rid of my ship. I'm keeping my ship. I love it. Don't make me get rid of my Valkyrie, damn it. I'm thinking about how much I love the idea of the Star Lancer tack. I'm just thinking about it now because man, I have a Zeus CL and I have a Star Lancer Max. What is even the purpose of having more than one cargo ship? You know? I think if you're a solo player and you just want to have a fleet, then just have like one of every purpose. And if you like if you want to have the newest or greatest, then just like melt up or CCU or whatever. But unless you're truly trying to just collect, because man, I don't need the ships are like Pokemon, right? You gotta have them all. I just can't see myself having more than one cargo ship. Maybe, you know, like I'll have more than one exploration ship. I have an Andromeda. Not Andromeda. I'm sorry. I have a Connie Aquila, so that is meant for exploration. But I feel like maybe I need another maybe if I wanted to do something where I wanted to have more than one, it would be exploration. Exploration gameplay. I don't need to have a larger cargo hold for anything. Because I can already carry my tank. Hey, hey there. I like your planet. Your planet is cool. Is there anything cool down here that I can look at? See that Drake mule? I should take the mule. I just have a Nursa in the back of the ship. So if something goes wrong, I can always respawn. But is there anybody here that I can kidnap so I can take their gear? That's kind of what I'm looking for. If I was going to build a base, it probably would be on a planet like this. Most of your ships are exploration ships. And they shy away from the smaller ships since they should be easier to get in-game for credits. That's true. Bigger ships for sure. You know, we're in that kind of a time period where they're changing capacities and they're changing how fuel works too. I can tell you that for Pyro, anything that is smaller than medium is out of the question. You are not going to make it from one planet to the next without any trouble. And what I mean by that is, like, if you're at Terminus in a small ship and that was your base, in a small size ship, you cannot make it to the next landable area of any kind to refuel. You will need to either call for a starfarer that is a refueling ship. Yeah, you'll need to call somebody for help. So that's how they kind of set up Pyro. Like, there's no way for any small ship to get around. What's this? A shop. What can we buy here? Choose a destination. Oh, okay, well that's nice. They have internal storage. But there's no way for me to transfer it unless I have the nice tank top. Okay. Helmet. Backpack's nice. Med pen's good. Rust bottle. What is that? It's a bottle of rust? Oh, it's interesting. They sell food here. They have fried sea nut with sauce. Karafi cubes. They sell multi-tools, is nice. Tractor beam. They sell the Alep rat skewers. And they sell combat knives. That's kind of cool. This is a cool spot. Storage access? What the fuck? So, what are you saying here? I could store stuff here and then bring it to my ship. Man, I should have. When you're exploring, you will definitely want to keep around a big box. Get a 1 SCU or 2 SCU for sure. Let's see if I can get inside. Let's see what kind of hovel they got here. I got some nice digs. Yeah, keep around a crate. Because it's the only way you're going to be able to carry stuff around that you find around as loot. Occasionally when you see like dead NPCs or if you happen to accidentally take down an NPC, well, you know, the only way to really carry stuff is if you get it into a container and bring it with you. Fucking doors. Sheesh, so loud. Normally I would try to like rob these guys, but there's too many of them and I'm not prepared to bring any of their stuff because of the way the inventory works. Pyro guys carry Karna rifles, which is interesting. So Bear Squish, if you make it around Pyro, you'll need a medium ship for sure, at least. What's this? Oh, they sell it like as is, I guess. I hope there's no shame in me like taking my ship and like upgrading, dude. I feel like I wanna. I'm suddenly have this. I feel like I want to take my Zeus and bring in. Oh fuck! Exit the menu. Fuck. Oh shit! Why did I do that? I should have just killed my character, and I would have just respawned at my rover, or I may spawn in the rover. We'll see. Dude, let's see what happens. So yeah, Bear, I feel like I want to get an exploration Zeus. I don't know if I can. I don't know if the exploration version is more expensive than the cargo version. And I'm not sure even about like about the bounty hunter version. Let's see what happens. Fuck. Let's go see what happens to me. Yes, I basically cheated right there. But it's a bug, okay? I fell through the planet. You see the value of having multiple sizes for each ship. For each size type. Yeah. Oh, gosh. And it's so weird because, you know, your ASOP tells you you have, like, 2 of a certain ship. Like, I have 2 Avengers. I don't know why. That's impossible. So I want to know, like, why do I have a second one? What is that a loaner for? Is that a loaner for something? Did I accidentally buy 2 Avengers? Why is that there? And I have, like... I know I have 2 Cutlass Reds for a reason. I think one of... Because I have a Cutlass Red and I have a... I have the Apollo Triage. So I know that's there for a reason, but I'm kind of like... I need to know what... I have to do an audit. Oh, damn it. Well, it looks like I lost my ship, and I lost my, I lost 3 pieces of crap armor that I do have, which is not a bad... That's not the worst thing. Gotta do the upgrade game, man. Let me see. You like a small cargo ship, medium one, and a large one. Yeah. You know, and I also have like a 100... I have a 125A Origin 125A, so it's a good little ship, but it's not... You can't... It's supposed to be for... It's supposed to be a light fighter. And light fighters really aren't that great of a thing. They wouldn't survive much against anything. And I have an arrow, so it's sort of like, why do I need a 125.8? I mean, I feel like I should get like a little Origin cargo ship. The one that actually has a trunk that opens up. I think that would be kind of cool. I don't know if I can upgrade to that. Fuck, now you're making me think. Hold on. Hold on. Where's my web browser? Where's my web browser? Beep. Time for the web browser game. Okay, here we go. So, okay, well, here's Chris GBG's cool, awesome map of Stanton. Not Stanton, Pyro. So we were here at Pyro 5. Yeah, Pyro 5 with its 7 moons. Great place. Holy crap. I think Pyro 4, which is a moon, is actually the greatest place I've been to. It has an atmosphere, and it has the greatest clouds and mountains I've ever seen. But anyway, the reason we're looking at this is that I kind of want to check out RobertSpaceIndustries.com. You thought the 100 series was supposed to be to have a scoop for longer flying. That could be the case, and it's you know what? That's a good point. Does the scoop though replenish just hydrogen, or can it do quantum fuel? Because hydrogen doesn't seem to be such a big deal if we're talking about pyro. You know, pyro is like, don't bring anything that's small, because you will not make it. You're not going to make it anywhere in the universe with that little ship. You know, give me a second. Like, frames are not having a good time. I'm just gonna let me just look at the launcher real quick and close the launcher and close the game, because we're looking at the web. Okay, performance should be improving in a sec. Close that. Okay, so I'm embarrassed of my collection, so I don't want to show too much of that. We all know that we spent way too much on this game. But let's say we want to go to the pledge store, and for example, Bear Squish. What is something that you want to probably get? Look at that. An Avenger, a CitizenCon starter pack. What's that? You can start with like an Avenger? That's a great starter pack. I wonder if it's like you get that and you get the armor set too. Terminus paint. Jeez, look at this. What the frick? I bet you this pack right here costs more than most AAA games. Aurora starter pack. So this is kind of what most everybody started off with, like the original backers. For $45, you get the Aurora starter pack. You get the game, of course. You get a little bit of money, but check it out. So how does this work now? So LTI is kind of not a thing, but everybody gets a unlimited warranty, I think. Warranty covers like everything that's on the ship, I think. Man, they really kind of changed the whole thing with insurance and warranties now. Is kind of weird. But you no longer get LTI for these starter packages. You only get 3-month insurance for the ship hull itself, I guess. And this doesn't come with Squadron 42, so you have to buy that separately, and then Squadron 42 isn't for sale right now. So the 100i starter pack is $65. Avengers $75. There's an interesting one though. Here is the Avenger Titan Citizen Cons 2954 starter pack. That is $75. That comes with a much better deal. Shit, if anybody was trying to start the game, probably would want to go with this. You get the Avenger Titan with Iron Weave paint. You get the Arden SL armor set, which comes with the helmet, arms. You get the core chest piece. You get the legs. You get the backpack, and you get the sniper rifle. You get 24 months insurance on the ship. And you start off with 15,000 UEC. Man, this is way better. This is a better deal than any of the other starter packs. LTI only comes on most concept ships. On initial sale. Okay. Or always on $1,000 ships or above. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, starter packs now give you very limited limited insurance. So this starter pack, which I think is the best starter pack right now, gives you 24 months insurance on the Titan. But gives you an Avenger Titan with special paint, gives you 15,000 UEC to start off with, and that's guaranteed, I believe. If they ever reset the DB, you always get at least 15,000 credits. And it comes with a complete armor set with a backpack with a sniper rifle. This is probably the best game package right now for Star Citizen for a new person. Shoot. That's a great deal. It doesn't include Squadron 42 though. So let's say, man, if I wanted, I'm okay. How about shoot, Zeus. So I'm gonna look at the Zeus. I just want to know, like, okay, so you got yourself the Zeus ES, right? Where's Robert Space Industries? Please tell me that the Zeus exploration is actually. Let's hope that I can trade up. Can I freaking upgrade to this? But upgrade to this ship. Can I upgrade from my ship, from the Zeus? Oh man, please tell me I can. Here's okay, another thing I didn't mention about the Zeus that I didn't like. Damn, looks like I can't. Probably because the cargo version is costs more. Okay, so another thing I don't like about the Zeus, they tell you that it is 128 SCU for cargo. I don't know how they can get that much in there without blocking everything, and you have to be super really good at loading boxes. But man, I can only get like half of that in there using those 8x whereas now 8 SCU boxes that they give you in like most of the missions. Then you just run out of space. You just cannot fit anymore, and it's like it's a logistics nightmare trying to move things around. Damn, that sucks. Okay, I just don't like all the I don't say the paperwork involved. But in order to like get certain ships, you just sort of have to melt them and then just apply the credits towards the new ship, right? You don't really destroy anything in the process, I hope. I went through a whole lot of shit to try and get like my Star Lancer max because I had to like I did something stupid. I should have melted the freelancer and just got the credit. What I did was I applied an upgrade from my freelancer max to the Star Lancer max, and I realized that that it only came with 3-month insurance, which was horrible. So I tried to buy another one of these little what is it called? It was a little truck. The truck came with LTI, so I bought the truck with LTI, and I applied the upgrade to the to the Star Lancer Max just to get the insurance. And I still had to pay extra. And then I have $10 credit, but it's like it's so messy. You can always rebuy your old chip, but you lose the CCU. You don't lose in-store credit, you just lose the CCU. Fuck. Because I kind of want to get I don't I kind of want to get rid of the CL and move up to the exploration version of the Zeus. I don't really like I don't really like the CL version, to be honest. It's good. You have more space, but you can't realistically carry 128 SCU in the trunk. It doesn't really work that way. Okay, so see, there's the
Oh no,
the Zeus ES is actually 175. So if you go to the CL, I guess what they're saying is the CL costs more, and that's why you can't upgrade to it. Well, it says it's 160, or it costs the same? So why can't I move from the CL to the ES?
oh shit. Wow, this is bad.
Oh my god, what is going on here? Why can't I upgrade to it? They took away the $0 CCUs? Ah. So what are you saying? So do I have to melt? I have to melt my Zeus to get the ES? And if I do that, I lose like like all the benefits of Warbond basically.
Oh, that was not the button. That was not the quick button.
Oh. Oh. Damn.
Oh my god, the Asian pig!
I feel like the only good thing I've ever bought was like the Hull C. The Hull C gave me an upgrade path to a Hercules. I love the fact that the Hull C can carry a lot of shit, but it's just a big cargo ship that has no defensive capabilities. And I upgraded to the Herc so that I could carry my tanks and I can carry boxes. And that was probably the best thing I got. If you melt the CL, it might not be worth 175 store credits you need. That's true. I do have $10 store credit though. So if I melt my CL, I might get what? Wait, isn't there like a page that tells you what happened? That tells you how much your ship is worth if you melt it? Oh shit, there is. It's my hangar, right? Fuck, I hate doing this. I have to actually go to my hangar. Okay, I'm airing my dirty laundry here. My dirty laundry. Oh my god, don't even show that part of the screen that shows how much I spent on this game. Fuck. Okay, how's that? Ha ha ha, you can't see it anymore. Anyway, it probably has a filter. You can't really read anything. What am I trying to say here? I'm looking for the Zeus, right? The Zeus should say something like how much it's worth. Can I filter it? That'd be great if I could do a search for ships. Holy shit, what is all this stuff? It's like stuff. Luminalia, oh my god. Lynx, Storm, my god, why did I buy all this stuff? Fury. You can filter ships as standalone packages. I think I got a Zeus as Warbond. For sure. Well, let me just do a command F. Zeus. Exploration, right? Exploration. Zeus paint, 3-pack paint. Good. Okay, we're getting there. There. Okay. Ship Zeus Mark II CL LTI contains the pledge. Melt value is 135. I would get 135 if I melted the Zeus CL, which means in order to buy So I would get 145 total because I have $10 store credit. If I have that, that's 145. I would still need to pay an extra $30 or so to get the Zeus ES, but then I would lose the insurance, right? I would lose LTI because it's no longer war bond. I would be buying like a shit standard. I'd be buying the ship standard Zeus ES. It would no longer be. It wouldn't probably come with the war bond paint. So fuck me, man. Ah, CIG, why you do this? These are such big investments. It's sort of like just please let me
Ow.
just trade it in, okay? See, there it is. It would have to be standard, right? Or if you melt, I mean, there's a standalone ship with 10-year insurance for 175. Did I UCC the CL? No, when I bought the Zeus CL, it was Warbond. It was like the Warbond package when it first came out. It was concierge, all that kind of stuff. You can buy back the base ship with LTI with your buyback token. Then CC up to okay. So I'm gonna well disregard that because I just told you how I bought my ship. So I bought the concept Warbond Zeus CL. So that came with the concierge package with the custom paint, whatever. I bought 3 paints extra. But I got the CL. So that comes with LTI. It is probably not eligible once I if I melted it right now, I can't you see I wouldn't be able to upgrade to it. See, there's no way to I don't think you can upgrade to that. Right? See, it says here standard edition. If you standard edition it, you can upgrade to it, but I can only use the ships from my roster that are eligible. And like you said, $0 CCUs do not apply, which is interesting though, because if my ship is worth less than the Mark II ES, then why can't I use it to upgrade to that book? I'm almost like, why do I even have a Saber, dude? I never fly the Saber. I think I bought the Saber probably when it was like 2.6 point something, dude. It's like I don't know if I will ever fly this fighter ship. The wings don't even come out the same way as what I would want it to. Like if it's gonna go fast, I want the wings to swing back, not forward. And then, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like wow, what if I was and this is LTI. So if I upgrade hold on. Can I filter here's an interesting thing, and I don't know, just
No.
I'm gonna ask you for a little bit of advice here. What do you think if I was to like take a ship that I don't fly ever, which is the Saber, with LTI, and then I used it to upgrade to the Mark II ES exploration? My LTI does carry over, correct? And then I would just melt my CL for store credit, which would give me $135 store credit. I get a Mark II ES exploration ship that has LTI now. LTI does carry over. Right, right, right. Oh my god. And then see, there are two options. Let's just theoretically do this. So I would owe them $5. I get what is it? Yes, I would get the standard edition. My LTI would carry over, and I have to pay $5 to do this. I'd be getting rid of a ship that I never fly. I mean, it was kind of cool, but I didn't. I don't need any more fighters. I don't really need to do that. It doesn't in the game of Star Citizen, man, like a one seat fighter where you just climb in, you just shoot, doesn't give me the right sci-fi fantasy of what I want out of the game. I would probably do this. I'm not going to push the button right now. I'm going to think about it though, but I feel like I would do this and melt the CL, and I would have the benefit of exploration. However, that would make my Constellation Aquila redundant because I now have two exploration ships. Oh, okay. I know I have two. I have paints. Let me just make sure. What kind of paints would you get though? Free paint pack. I would get the Sunswept, Solar, and Starscape. However, the when you get the Zeus, it comes with Solstice. The Solstice paint is the cool paint. The Aquila is a bigger gunship. It kind of is. It's just so clunky and it's very old, and we do not know if CIG is going to ever come back to the Constellation series to even gold standard that. They fixed it, yes. But I don't know. I don't know. You did say that it is probably fun for you to though have different size ships for each role, correct? Like exploration, I think would be fun in the Aquila, and it could be fun in the Zeus. If you had different crews, do crew composition, whatever, I think that would be fun. Having a ship fighter, single seat ship for fighting is okay. I think I have more than enough. I don't think I need the saber. I have the arrow. I have the freaking Ares. That gives me low end. That gives me high end, and I even got an arrow. I mean, I got an arrow, and I got like an Origin 125A, man. You never know if you're gonna need to have if you're gonna have lots of friends to play with, or if you need to solo. If I had to solo like bounties, I've got I can blow anything away with the Ares. It's probably not good for small bounties. It's good for big bounties. I've got an arrow, and that could probably take out small end bounties. Saber then becomes redundant. I would probably rather have the Mark II. The thing I would lose though is the Solstice paint. But can you buy the fucking Solstice paint? Can I buy Warbond paint here? Zeus. Oh no, you can't though. You can only buy like you can only buy the non-exclusive paints. That's the only thing, is that I would lose the cool Zeus paint. Now, is that enough to make me not get it? Shit. You never know if you're gonna need to have lots of friends to play with it if you need to do so. What if? Damn it. Oh my god. For the sake of having the paint, I would have to buy a Zeus Warbond. Cash. No. Just to have exclusive paint. Fuck. Probably not. Okay. I think the argument still stands. I will probably trade up from my Saber, for example, to get the Zeus ES, because it's a better ship for what I would want to do in the game. I think we got all we I think, yeah, the experience you want in the game has to be the deciding factor for everything. So, like, if I wanted to get the Zeus, I will definitely trade up, like, holy crap. The Saber, probably. The Prospector is useful because it is mining ship. It has one purpose, and is a purpose that no other ship that has. The Spirit, I'm keeping that because I need to ferry around important people for the gameplay that is not there yet, that's coming up. The Expanse is kind of a ship that may become useful later on. Razor was a gifted ship, I guess, for doing certain things. Or maybe it was because of my what do you call that thing where the referral code. All these ground vehicles will, who knows? It's just funny because the ballistas don't even fit into any anvil ships that exist at this point. Cutlass Red is there because I don't know. I think I have a Cutlass Red and I have an Apollo. I should get rid of one. This is a redundant ship in my fleet. Same thing. Yeah. I should not have a Cutlass Red. What? Which one? I don't know. Okay, because I have two medical ships. I have the Red and I have the Apollo triage. So one of the Apollo, I know, if you go to Aesop, I have two Cutlass Reds, 1 and 2. So that means one is a loner. I could get rid of one, which has has an upgrade value of 135. If I did this, I owe $40. Okay. Or I get rid of a ship that I do not use ever right now, which is a Saber, and I would owe CIG $5. I get the Mark II Zeus for exploration. I lose my Solstice paint if I was to go and melt my Zeus CL. I wonder what ship can you think of that is worth 145 store credit? Store credit, that is. What ship is worth $145 store credit right now? That you don't have to worry about like losing. I mean, I will probably lose LTI, but something that you think is useful. Don't have to worry about LTI. I mean, I don't know. I feel like Drake, the Apollo's a better ship. Yeah, I agree. It's I mean, it's not Drake. That's the thing. It's not Drake, which means it has more stuff probably. Um I feel like, I mean, there are particular roles that a ship should fulfill. I I'm missing salvage completely. I do not have any kind of salvaging ship. I think the current one right now is is the Vulture, right? The Drake Vulture. Is there a roll up here? Is there a roll filter? There isn't. What is the Vulture count as? Industrial. Okay. I have a reclaimer that I have because of in-game credits. Yeah, me too. I thought there was another salvage. I think it was a salvage ship that was rumored to be in the game for CitizenCon, right? Wasn't that the ship that wasn't not mentioned? I think it was man, what was it? It was a rumored ship. Okay, so industrial. Notice this. This is the only ship type of ship I do not have is a salvage ship. So I feel like if I was to melt my CL or store credit, I would probably get a Vulture. It's probably something I should just get with in game, but if I'm going to have $145 sitting around in store credit, it would probably be something like this. Thought there was one more salvage ship. I think that is the one that they're talking about.
Oh.
I don't own any Banu ships, which is fine. The only one really there is the Defender, and then the ship that no one knows when it's going to come out. The the BMM Esperia. I have. What the fuck? Esperia has no ships. That's impossible. The Glorious Merchantman. That's right. Gatak. I played with the Sulin. I made a video out of that, and I don't know. It's interesting. It's a nice starting ship. It's a very interesting starter ship. I just couldn't deal with this on a daily basis because of the way it flies. It's interesting. It's just I don't need it. Gray Cat, Rock. I don't have a DS. Probably don't need it. I think I have a Rock. I don't know how I got a Rock, but for the price it probably costs, I would probably get this in game. The STV is a cool little vehicle, but it's broken right now. Not sure why you just got. Not sure why you just got. Oh, help. Milsk. Yep. Prospector. Reliant. I don't know. I think I still have the Reliant. I think I still have the. What is it? I think I still have the one that's like the newscaster one, and I don't even know why I'm holding on to that. I'm just like, maybe someday it'll be good. I'm holding on by a thread to keep that ship. Like, I don't know why I want it. Maybe it'll become good. We'll probably keep it. This one, Starlancer Max versus the Attack. Damn, dude. Oh god, this is a tough one. Well, okay, so is it true? I mean, I feel like this is the way it has to be, but you have to be very careful about which one of the concept ships you buy because you can't just like get rid of it. I have the Max. I don't know why I have the Max. I don't need the Max. I have lots of other ships that hold lots of things. The TAC sounds more interesting because it has a medical, well, no, so like, okay, when I'm saying get rid of it, I just can't like change my mind and then move on to a different kind of ship. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was to get rid of my Max, I would lose whatever exclusive paint it came in, first of all. But I could like upgrade to like the TAC and keep the exclusive paint. Also because it's still in concept, right? I just can't like melt it and get something else and keep everything with it. Like, I would, let's say I decide to get rid of my Starlancer line completely and go to another ship, I would lose whatever exclusive things I got, so I don't want to do that. Since you don't play the game, really, you play the CCU game all the time. Except for the Merchantman. Yeah, you know... I am... I'm starting to think like this. I'm almost this close to like saying maybe I should upgrade my Starlancer Max to the TAC, dude. Because the TAC has more interesting gameplay. It's not just a ship to carry boxes in. It comes with a drop bay. I know that my Valkyrie has a drop bay. But I don't have any ships currently that have medical beds except for the Apollo. And I don't have any ships that has a bay, which the TAC does. And you can put a Fury in the pop, which I have a Fury. And it has, like you said, it's a great gunship. Upgrade it. God damn it. Fuck. I know. Okay. Hold on a second. Do you remember the news? So is the TAC going to be flyable after IAE? Are they going to introduce both of these ships at IAE? And if so, yes? Okay, hold on. Let me look at this. Gosh dang it. Upgrade. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's standard edition because I have the max. The build version. Got it. If I was to get the tech, I can scroll down in this list. I should see the Star Lancer Max. No, I don't. You know why? Because I went and fucking did like the freelancer, and then I got rid of the freelancer. I store credited it. Oh my god, hold on. Star. Yeah. Okay. So look at this. Oh my god. So if I was to upgrade from the Star Lancer Max attack, I owe them $80. I owe them $80. I have $10 credit, so I would owe them $70. I get a more useful ship. I still get LTI. I still get the. I don't think I keep the paint, but that's such a. That's. I'll try not to get affected by the fact I lose the paint. I have a 3-pack of paint. Gosh, dang it. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, the builder version. Oh my goodness. Which ships come with a builder version? I think it's this. And there was one other ship that has a builder version. The Galaxy. Okay. Oh, right. So that's the RSI ship that it was embroiled in that controversy, I think. They were like, okay, we're not gonna have the builder module or whatever, and then they relented and they're gonna put it back. And the Pioneer. Okay. So, damn, if I okay, this is a possible upgrade for me too. Because it's more interesting. It's a more interesting ship than just having a big ship with a big trunk. Okay. I will say that the M2 is my cargo ship.
Let's go.
And that the Star Lancer probably would make a great combat patrol ship. It has, I mean, if you look at the cross section of the ship, you get drop bay, you get medical bay, you get a hangar, and you have guns that do what they're supposed to do. You get like downward facing guns, which is what every gunship should have. So I'm gonna keep this in my back pocket. I don't know. I feel like apparently this probably will be a thing for at least the next couple of weeks, correct? I mean, it's not gonna go away. I should be able to make the upgrade. So what is it now? Aquila upgrades the attack for $15. Really? Shit. Why'd you tell me that, dude? I have an Aquila with LTI.
What? I don't know how I missed. I don't know how I missed 2 daggers.
I don't fucking really care that I have a the Takuetsu 85X model and the 85X poster. Who gives a damn about those things? You would just get the Aquila Tac CCU and just sit on it. Oh wait. Wait, so you're saying you would so what you were saying is you would rather get an Aquila, you buy the Aquila outright and then go get a Star Lancer Tac upgrade and then just hold it? What the fuck is this? Exchange. Ship Constellation Aquila LTI, and there's a button for exchange. Is that
Fuck, I couldn't kill him.
I have a lot of CCs I don't apply in my inventory. Hold them until I know for sure. Dude, this is so complicated. My head hurts.
I couldn't make
Aquila.
it. Couldn't make it.
I have a Constellation Aquila. If I was to go from the Aquila to the Starlancer, I would pay $15. Does the okay, this is interesting because so if I did this, I could do this, and then I think the bay is still big enough to carry a rover, more than enough to carry a rover, I think, right? And I would have a Zeus for exploration, which is probably good too. It doesn't have a rover, but you know what? They should have thought of that when they built the ship. This could be a good, interesting idea. It would cost less to do this than to like than to go from the max to the tack. But then I would have a max that I wouldn't know what to do with. Shit, dude. Man, you leave me with a lot of homework now. I don't know what to do. This is this getting the tack probably makes more sense, that's for sure. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the max now. I don't know. It's a good idea. How did you know? Do you have like a spreadsheet? I'll have a max for now. Who knows what'll come out later. So I'll have a max for now. Who knows what'll come out later. Yeah. Okay, well if I did that, like I have is there like a site that you're using for that shows you like all the best deals, quote unquote? See the mic? Here's my Apollo right there. It's just waiting to be a thing. Damn it. Starlancer Max. Oh, oh, look at this. Look at that. I have a Vulcan. What the fuck am I gonna do with a Vulcan? You bought an Aquila tag for CCU later. Shit. um okay, probably for sure. I will probably do I will probably for sure do at least the Saber to the ES. To the Zeus ES. I don't know. I mean, like the reason I have the Aquila, man, is like it's supposed to be exploration, but then man, that was like from 3.0, dude. Like you can pick any ship for exploration at this point. And to carry a rover, yeah, almost any other ship could carry the rover. It's not really meant that way. LTI Saber lied a long time ago. Yeah. Yeah, it's like this exists to upgrade to something else. It's just yeah, right now it's like an LTI token for something. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with it. Man, I don't know what to do. It's too close to Christmas to like pay for stuff. I'm just afraid like what things are not gonna be available if I wait 2 more weeks, basically. Um like in their grid of ships to buy, I think there's a filter on the store called available for purchase, right? The filter that currently applied says available for purchase. So that means that at a certain time I won't be able to do upgrade, right? IE is coming up, everything will be available. Oh shit. I see. I will probably then keep the 125A because it's a light fighter. I don't need another ship that can carry boxes. I can do that. It's fun to carry boxes. I can do that in my Avenger Titan. Great little pickup truck. I will I will be at peace to keep it with keep it. A 300 series, man, is like it's a great kind of ship, but for some reason I don't know why it's designed in such a way where I have to climb up a ladder to get to the side, and then when I'm inside I have to crouch down. Like it's supposed to be a luxury ship. I should be able to like walk full height in there with a little bit more headroom. I don't know. I just feel like it's cramped in there for some reason. Yeah, it's like, why does it have so much ground clearance for a ship that, it's weird. It's just weird. Like, it shouldn't be that high. Arrow is cool. Ugh, I don't know, man. I kind of actually like the Aurora series for the fact that it has really good cockpit visibility and you can see all your MFDs. Only reason why. And like I was saying, you know what? I use the C1 Spirit all the time because the E1 does not exist yet. Tractor beam is weird. You can fit a rover in there. No, you can't fit a rover in there. So I'm waiting to be able to ship around NPCs in the E1. Pisces, everybody loves the Pisces. I think it's like a trash can. It's basically a giant trash can, man. It doesn't even have a bed. So the only good Pisces is the medical Pisces. It's basically a poor man's Cutlass Red Apollo. I don't need one. Um, Unless you have a Carrack and you want to have some kind of shuttle, probably is a good ship to have. I have all the ground vehicles. I don't need any more ground vehicles. Okay, well, this is some good advice, dude. I am probably going to head out right now. And thank you, Bear Squish, for hanging out with me. You make me think now. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I feel like I'm either going to do the TAC upgrade or I'm going to do the Zeus upgrade. I'm not sure which one to do. Uh, damn. Yeah, of course. I really appreciate you. Really appreciate you, dude. You know what? I didn't even get to check. Do both. Damn it. And I know the cheaper one is if I went from the Aquila to the StarTAC. That would be only what, $15? God. I am ah I've had that thing for so long. And it's like if I was can I sell paint? Because I wouldn't need I have like a bunch of paint I think I bought for the Constellation series. I don't know. Does that work? Yay! Give a shout out to Bear Squish, man. Um, do both. I'm going to be thinking about it. Okay. In the long run, if you haven't been flying the ships, then why hold on to them? You can always like upgrade them. The Aquila, okay, the good thing about the Aquila is that it has a snub, right? It has a cool snub with a cool mechanic where you can climb into the cockpit, disconnect, and take off, right? You have the same thing with the TAC. You can put a Fury, right? And the Fury I think is probably a better snub than the Kruger, right? Probably a better idea. And you don't have to dock. You can just open up the top and just land. Whereas with the Connie, you would have to line up and dock. I mean, it's kind of cool. Shit. Don't really need it. If I wanted to do that, I could probably borrow somebody else's ship to do the snub thing. Oh, fuck. Remember, you don't have to apply the CC. You just let it sit there and know for sure. And the Fury's probably better snub. Yeah. Apply the C. You don't have to. Oh, Oh, okay. So I remember there's something in there like on the hanger. It says like apply, right? Apply upgrade, and you don't have to push the button yet, right? I always wondered what that was for. I just always applied it, and I think that just like you paid for it, but you don't. If you didn't apply it, then it's not really a finished deal, right? Because I know I have a couple of the. I had well, I've applied everything, so I can't really show you anything like that, but if I was to show you my hanger again, there's something here because sort of like with a oh, where'd it go? The thing with the dollar sign on it. It just sits in the hanger items until you hit the apply button. Where did it go? It was like the CSM. Yeah, it's somewhere down the list. But yeah, there's like a button that looks like a chip. I think that's like the apply button or whatever. Dude, I need more. I want some. I need some coupons. I really, really could use a 20% coupon. Yeah. Um, for sure. I will do something. I will paint. Is there a melt value for paint? Just let me know. Paint. Where paint? Okay. Paint. Melt value, $5. Okay, so I can exchange. I could sell paint and put it somewhere else. Cool. The chip shows you what upgrades have been applied. Okay. So I don't feel too bad. I mean, I will lose some exclusive paint, but in the long run, it doesn't really matter. It's the functionality of the ship. If I have like the Aquila and I lose the Aquila, I don't even know what paint it came with. Gives a shit. It doesn't have any exclusive paint. I know that for sure. That whenever I bought it, so I will probably apply that to the Star Lancer tack. I will not get the Solstice paint or whatever it came with. That's okay. Play button's hammer icon that shows up. Okay. Okay, dude. I think then the first one is gonna be the tack, dude. I will go from the Aquila to the tack. You see, I'm gripping my hands really tight right now. It's because I'm trying to convince myself I'm gonna do it so that when IAE comes around, I'll have it, dude. And then at that point I will melt the max and I'll get store credit. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with what am I gonna freaking do with that store credit? I don't know. I'm not really sure. It scares the shit out of me, but I know I have to. Like why would I keep two ships like that? Bear Squish, I hope I get to see you again because I don't know, I'm gonna need your advice. Like, what am I gonna do with the $145 store credit? A new ship will drop at IAE? What are you talking about? What more? What else? What else? What do you think it's gonna be? What ship is coming out at IAE? They always drop a new ship. Uh, yeah, but it will probably be Warbond though, right? Well, fuck. It doesn't matter then. Because you could buy. Oh, shit. Sorry, my cats. Because whatever they introduce at IAE, I could pay for a standard purchase, right? I guess they have a standalone ship, right? A standalone ship can be bought with store credit, correct? I just won't be able to buy the War Bond version that comes with the cool paint or whatever. Something like that. Um that just makes me think now. Like if I was to go into the store and go look at the Star Lancer, does the Star Lancer War Bond paint exist? Because I could just do that. Okay, I'm gonna do that then. I'm gonna wait for IEE and see if I can use store credit to buy whatever they come out with, right? Yeah. Usually they kind of flip flop on what can be bought with store credit and what has a war bond upgrade option. Okay. Okay, well then I have options then, man. I will use a saber if I have to. My saber will be the LTI token or whatever. Okay, that's cool. It's gonna happen, man. I'm gonna see you at IAE, all right? When the hell is that supposed to come? Because freaking point three is not. We're not even testing it right now anymore. All right, dude. I'm gonna get you out of here before the ad drops in 20 seconds. So thank you for coming by. I will hopefully I get to talk to you in Spectrum or something or in game. Um, End of November. Oh man. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right, dude. I will see you later. Thank you for hanging out with me. I've got a lot of homework now, and I got a lot of pictures to post. So look for those on the Flickr page. And I hope I have a great screenshot for you guys. Maybe that'll be great for wallpaper. Thank you for hanging out today. Bear Squish, I will see you again. Thank you for hanging out. I'll see you next week on the stream. Okay. Peace, guys. Bye. I need an end screen, not BRB. I don't have one yet. All right. Bye, dudes. Thank you for hanging out.